Welcome to Lemon Drops.
Okay. Welcome back to our second podcast, Lemon Drops. So today I think we're talking about morals, right?
Yeah, I feel like this is a big subject just to touch on because our society just views morals different than how they used to be viewed.
Yeah, and how they should be viewed, right? Because it's something that shouldn't, even be debatable.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people these days are confused and they don't hold value anymore as much as they just follow whatever people do. And it's kind of like what happened, to everybody holding their standards and values and everything.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I think we should just jump right into it. Just what are moral values? And I feel like they are given to all of us people. What?
I think you're good.
That just brought me back to the first episode. It was brought to us, given to us humans, for just to show us the right from wrong, because wrong is wrong and right is right. There's no in between.
Yeah, but I think people are confused on what's right. And whether you're Catholic or not, it goes back to the 10 Commandments. Don't lie, don't steal, don't cheat, respect others and stuff like that.
But it's not just a religion.
No, it's not. It's what you're almost just know. You know what I mean? When you grow up, you just know not to kill. You know to respect others. It's just something you're brought up with. But I feel like a lot of it is being lost today.
This right and wrong just guides us, and it shows us how to act and how to treat others and how to just make life choices in general. It is given to us by our family, brought to us by our family, but also by friends and community. And it is often learned in family houses and at church and just people around us in general. That's how it used to be.
Yeah. So it's
I'll keep going.
Go ahead.
Okay. Like I said, given to us by family, friends, and community, and based on how we act and how we treat others, and repeating what I said, how we go for everyday choices. But society now changed the way they view things. Instead of it being community and family and friends, they base it off social media and trends and popularity now. And what was once said was right is now influenced by likes and views and just what gets people's attention.
And not even just social media, though. Movies, music, all that stuff. I mean, look at every single TV show that's out there today, and even movies. All the kids, it's now comedy, and all the kids constantly talk back to the parents, and the parents are made to look stupid. It's like, if you watch literally every single Disney Channel episodes and stuff, they make the parents look stupid.
No,
the kids
seriously.
are constantly talking back, and it affects your kids who are watching it. It does, because they think it's comedy, they think it's funny, they think that's how life is. So now they're talking back to their parents, and it's just it just keeps going down. And I don't know. I feel like we somehow got lost in that, and it's like so we're just trying to understand, what I mean?
And we're also learning with you guys too. Like, we want to hear your guys' perspective about it and what you guys believe in, because I just don't see personally how, if something is changed every 5 years and over generation and doesn't stay consistent, it's not standing strong. It's not a strong foundation, because something that changes over time and doesn't stay the same, do you really call that values?
I feel like even social interaction changed.
Oh, because everyone's on those screens. Yeah,
and like it's weird now. Like, I don't know about you guys, but if I walk the street, and it's like I feel weird just looking up and saying hi to somebody because
I'm like hi. Oh, like I work at like customer service, and I'm just like, hi, how you doing? And they're like, I want this, and I'm like. Okay, like, no hello?
Even walking the streets and everything like that, like, it makes you feel weird to interact with people now.
Yeah.
Because it's like a new normal now. You know what I mean? So it's like they're, I don't know. It's really crazy, honestly. It makes me almost wish I wasn't from this time, in a sense.
Don't worry, I always look back at like the 60s
it takes
and the 70s.
Yeah, it takes away like the human interaction and everything.
If only we didn't have phones, because I feel like that changed a lot of it.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I'm just back to even, you know, like moral values and stuff. Yeah, it's in
off track.
Yeah, it's in everything though. It's in TV shows, it's in your music, and it's so weird how
it's just the new normal.
Yeah, and it's, you know, I mean, if you want to test it out, go to Costco. Oh my goodness, no lie, it is the rudest store I've ever been to. You can't, like, I don't think I've ever heard the word "excuse me" in Costco before. I literally hate going there.
During Christmas time, when they're like, my mom was going and like during Christmas time, like picking up stuff, and people were ramming her with carts. Like, it was crazy.
I went there and my husband's like, you just gotta push your way through, and like everyone's just, I hate it.
Like, excuse me. I
am. I think I was the only one in that store. I think literally saying excuse me. It's the worst store. So if you want a taste of what it's like because you haven't had enough, go to Costco. It's awful.
I'll go get the pizza too.
Well, yeah. But
when I looked at moral values, I wanted to bring up the 5 strongest moral values I seen and I believe in, and that's honesty, self-control, respect, responsibility. I feel like, was that 5? I don't even know.
I don't know, I'll be honest. I wasn't counting. I'm sorry. I was spacing out.
Wait, hold on.
Sorry.
Honestly?
You have a hair on your cheek. It's driving me nuts. I'm sorry.
Okay. Don't
It's
touch
like
my
stuck.
face.
Wait, it's like stuck to your cheek. There.
Okay. Is it gone?
Yeah.
Okay. Self-respect, wait. Okay, hold on. Let me.
On that note, while she's thinking, respect also goes to respecting people and your parents. And
I blinked with the 5th one I had in my head.
We'll
like I was saying, the 5 big moral values is honesty, self-respect, kindness, self-control, self-respect, and responsibility.
You got it. That's all 5.
I think that's kind of 6. 6 or 7. I don't know. I want to touch on self-control because I feel like that is a big one where our society kind of fails on.
Well, yeah, self-control is in everything, you know. It's not even just controlling how much you're on your phone, it's controlling your anger, controlling your emotions. Yeah.
And that's like where the shootings come from, because people cannot control their emotions anymore and they want to take it out on people.
Well, I would follow that more with mental disability.
Oh, yeah, huh?
And just, honestly...
Okay, but what about fights in schools?
Oh, yes, fights in school, actually.
Like, I just heard a story about did you hear about the story? The 12-year-old girl, she was in elementary / high school. They made it confusing. I don't know, like, where it was. But her sister was getting in a fight, so the sister jumped in, and the other sister, the older one, got hit with a hydro flask, and she actually got killed. She died 3 days later.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So it brings you back to self-control. Why can't anyone control the emotions anymore?
And parents control your children.
No, honestly.
Honestly. Like, that's also a huge one. It's like, discipline your children. They think, like, I don't know. It's so weird. It's like people don't believe in disciplining their kids anymore. They look at, like, you know, like, we have to study our children's emotions and everything. And it's like, dude, ground them. Throw them in their room. They're like, we can't take away their phone. And it's like, you pay for the phone. Take it away.
Yeah.
It's just, oh.
Back to...
Yeah, so without morals, and like we were saying, discipline, you know...
Well, I feel like honesty, too.
Yeah, of course.
I
all
feel
of
like
that.
honesty, no one has responsibility like they used to.
Yeah, which is why we see the world collapsing. We really do. It's you know, what happened to that happy family American home, you know, and everything that people had. Not saying it was always good, obviously, but it's just harder to find, you know, and I find it hard to find even good people in general. You know, you have to really watch who you surround yourself with now.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, going like back to it used to be about community and family and friends, and what's making our world collapse is people are basing it off fate, like social media and trends and views and popularity and what gets them attention and what doesn't. So now moral values are confusing now. People don't know what it is anymore. So that's why.
And because it's so big now, I feel like it makes people feel those who have the moral values belittled in a sense. You know, they feel like almost like they're the minority, you know? And it's kind of like, when did, you know, like you said, when did the majority become authority? You know what I mean? Like they seem to just, I don't know, it's like it's everywhere you look.
People just want to take shortcuts now. Like they want to find any way possible to do the less work as possible now.
Well, what's scary too though is I was reading an article, I think on BBC if I'm not mistaken, but they were saying, they did a study, basically they were saying that the more you're surrounded around something negative, the less and less your brain gets uncomfortable with it. Yeah. So, you know, this next generation is growing up where this is all normal, and it's like, I don't know, they need to bring back shows like Leave It to Beaver, Father Knows Best, literally, and
the black and white ones.
Yeah, they need to bring all those shows back because they had discipline, they had, you know, respect and stuff like that, you know, and the shows and everything gave good messages. And now I feel like, honestly, I don't know about you, but I feel like all TV is pretty much garbage now these days.
Oh yeah,
I hardly watch like new movies and stuff because it's honestly garbage.
I mean, it comes with music too, though.
Yeah, of course.
Like, it's the same thing. Look at the music back then, how they used to sing to women compared to now. I mean...
Back then, it was all sweet, you know, like Kiss You Under the Moon type vibe.
I'm not a singer.
Yeah, it's okay.
But, like, I'm supposed to say it's okay.
Oh, no, it was like, I'm supporting you indirectly.
And my singing career. Whatever.
So we went to podcast.
You're still getting me down.
I can't sing it. Well, no, I'm sorry.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, back, like, with music and stuff, I just feel
and now
like...
these days, it's all, they sexualize it basically now these days. It's, you know, when a lot of the music, rappers and stuff is disrespecting women and... Yeah.
So pick the booty down.
Oh, wow. Never heard that song.
Shout out to my cousin. I want to bring up respect real quick because I feel like respect, what happened to respecting elders and authority?
And not even just elders, but like aunts.
I do respect you. You are my elder. Like being out, like when you see an old man walk up, well, for me, like when I see like an old woman working in a fast food industry, them sitting down and coming to get up, like I'm right there trying to help them to get up because I don't want them to fall. Obviously. What happened to respect for elders and authority?
No, I think a lot of that is lost. They seem to look down on the elders now, like they're weak.
Yeah.
And
the old.
Yeah, and honestly, elders should be very respected because one, they hold wisdom, they've been through a whole lifetime. Yeah. And it's just, I find that very lost. But again, how can you expect a generation to respect elders when they can't get past respecting their parents? If they're not respecting their parents, they're not going to respect anybody else outside the house. So that's...
When do you... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
When do you think is a good age to start teaching kids moral values?
In the home. When they're, as you raise them, you teach them as you
raise them. As the youngest age, because some people that I read about, like a few, say that only till they come to the age of consent that they can remember. And I feel like, no, it should be brought up.
No, I mean, you teach 2-year-olds to say thank you and sorry, you know. It's so for, you know, you're teaching them when they're little, like say sorry, say please, you know. It starts, you know, as soon as they can pretty much start, you know, walking and stuff. You just teach them, say please, say thank you, you know. And they live by your example too. Yeah. You know, if you can't teach a child something if you're not doing it yourself, you know, you have to make sure you're respecting their parents and they see how you act and then they follow that.
Yeah, actions speak better than words.
Yeah, big time.
More than words. When I was working last week, there was this kid that came in with the iPad, and the mom was sitting there, and the kid was yelling and cussing out his own mom.
Really?
And the mom was like, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry. And I was like, you're apologizing to your kid? I didn't say that to her, but I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, no way. And he was like, this is dumb. And he was like yelling. And then they were like, can you get him a smoothie? He wants a smoothie. And I'm like,
serious?
I'm like, okay, so I get him a smoothie. They're like, it's way too watery. I need it thick. And I'm like, okay. They were scared of their own son.
I find it so weird because me and my husband will take my kids out to eat, and people will come up and compliment like, your kids are so good, and I'm like, they're just eating.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you know,
like,
they're so surprised that my kids are sitting down and eating their food, and I'm like, how do kids act to make you say that? Are they like jumping on?
You really see kids like that now. I had like another family, like they all sat down. It was like 6 kids came in, and I was like really shocked to see like so respectful kids. Like the mom and dad were like, "What do you say?" And they're like, "Thank you." That's how you're supposed to teach your kids. That's showing your kids moral values before they even. I mean, it was a 2-year-old saying thank you. It's just when you start teaching at such a young age, it just becomes.
I wonder what made people stop disciplining and raising their kids with the basic standard morals.
I feel like it's laziness.
You think it's laziness, or do you think they look at? Do you think it's laziness, or do you think they're because they're looking at everybody else like, oh well, shows do it, music does it, you know? And do you think they more follow it like a trend? Yeah,
like everyone does it.
Yeah. So do you think they follow it more like a trend, or?
I don't think they purposely follow it as a trend. I think they're more like, I mean, like you said, it's out in the world anyway. They're gonna do it no matter what. I feel like it comes to laziness too, though. Like, from my perspective.
Yeah.
I feel that, I keep saying I feel, like, to me.
There's a change of words.
I really thought of it. To me, I lost weight. You made me lose weight. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you guys? I don't know. What do you guys? How were you guys raised? Were you guys raised? You know, and I hate to say it, but they call it old-fashioned when you're raised with discipline, respect, and all that stuff. It's not old-fashioned. It is rightfully how you're supposed to be raised and how you're supposed to live life and everything like that. I don't want people to be hopeless where they're just like, we live in a terrible world. We do. I'm not saying we don't. But I feel like people feel helpless in a sense of there's nothing we can do about it, but every person makes a difference.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you just hold that value, somebody can be watching you that you don't even know, and they will follow your example. And I think that's important. I mean, Mother Teresa said, she said, if I look at the mass, I will never act. And she said, but if I look at one, I will. And she won the Nobel Peace Prize, if you didn't know. She's a very holy saint. But so it's like, so it's like, you know, just, you know, if you could just help, you know, if you could just show example to one person, it'll make a difference, you know. So focus on you and your household and trying to make a difference, and it will spread a long way.
What she said. Back to the relative truth and absolute truth.
What's the definition?
Sure. Relative truth. Thank you for asking.
I'll try it again. What's relative truth?
Absolute truth is truth and truth only. It's something that is true and remains true. There's no perspectives. There's no. What's the word I'm looking for?
How people perceive it themselves.
Exactly. Relative truth is truth based on feelings and what people's perspectives are. And no, that's not right. So now people are they're like, oh, I'm going to do this. Ooh, but what if this person says this? So now people are basing what they do on what society is going to look at them. So instead of things being absolute truth, most things is relative truth. And that's what's confusing people now.
And since we're talking about morals and values and stuff like that, I mean, it even goes as far as just respecting even your own body. And that's where modesty comes in.
Well, yeah, because moral choice, it reflects on just self-respect, dignity, and just setting boundaries for yourself.
Yeah, of course. And the reason why there's so much, you know, when you dress a certain way, it's perceiving how you want to be looked at. Yeah. And I feel like people, you know, it's when you dress modest, you're honoring your body, and honestly,
you're not hiding it, because modesty isn't about shaming or hiding your body. It's beyond physical appearance.
Why do you, I'm curious, dress modest?
I just modest. It shows a lot to other people, and people do notice it when you dress modestly. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not perfect in like the way I dress, but I definitely try not to follow like trends and stuff like that, because I do think a lot of the dressing nowadays is based on trends and just what is just gonna give them attention. It's not about
Well, you also don't want to attract the wrong attention.
exactly. Self-respect is not just internally, it's also externally too. Like beautiful is in the eyes of the beholder, my mama has always told me.
Yeah.
And beauty is not just the inside, it's the outside, and how you dress reflects on how people treat you and how they're gonna look at you, and it all comes down to respect.
Yeah, and respect it, like she said. And you know, when I see I never had the desire to dress immodest, because I don't want to receive the wrong attention. I want people to respect me, and you know, I want their eyes looking at my eyes.
Not my body.
Yeah, exactly. Like even when I was younger, because I was always like, it's, you know, it's not for everybody to see or anything. This is, you know, I treat my body very valuable. Am I saying this right?
No, yeah.
Okay.
We're just ending it off like this, a little bit on modesty. We don't want this to be too long for you guys, but if you guys want to hear more on our thoughts about modesty, then...
Or give us your thoughts too, because
we do want to know, because we want to hear the outside world's perspective, because I feel like a lot of people base it on religion too.
Yeah, which is one of the reasons why I do dress modest, though, is because of my religion.
Yeah.
It's a two-way street, so I don't want, you know, a lot of the things I do is partially because of my religion, but at the same time, I don't like when people think, oh, she's doing that just because of her religion.
I feel like me, I don't base mine on religion. It's funny because, say what your sister said.
Oh, yeah. Because my sister said, she said one time when she was in college, and there was a guy, mid-20s, and she said he was like, hey, I really like the way you dress, and she was like, you know, like, what do you mean? And he was like, I just really like the way you cover up. And then she was like, I looked around the room, and everybody was like half dressed, all the girls and stuff. And that left a big impression on her, because, you know, I think, now I'm going to speak for her, I think the reason why she admired that comment was because, you know, it showed that
people do notice. People
not only notice, but there's a different way when they talk to you. They're talking to you for you, and they're not giving you, like we said, that wrong attention, or, you know.
You don't want to, the way you dress is the way you're going to attract, is who you're going to attract. So if you're going to dress trashy, you're going to attract
more attention from those
that are trashy.
Guys who aren't going to want to, let's just say, marry you. They're gonna more want to use you and leave.
Yeah, but it gets me confused when girls dress the way they dress, and then they get treated the way they dress, and then they're like, well, I don't know why I don't know why they treated me like that.
Or those girls who are like dating guys forever, and they're just like, he won't marry me, and I'm like, because you don't have respect for yourself. Like, you know, you're you know.
And again, I want to go off this in a whole nother podcast, because I have so much to say about this too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a dating one too, because we feel like there's a lot of girls out there who don't understand why guys don't want to marry them right away, and you know, they just lost that, I don't know.
It goes back to self-respect and dignity, and just how you treat your body. So I want to touch base, so I'm going to cut you off there, because I want to start I want to do a whole nother episode of talking about that.
No, I want to talk about it right now.
So, okay. We're sitting here for okay.
No, we'll save that for another podcast.
Yeah, I want to start up a whole nother podcast, an episode doing that, because there's so much to say on that.
But we're, you know, she's in her young 20s, and then I'm in my young 30s. So we're trying
our best.
We're trying our best to
cooperate with this world.
Yeah, and figure out, and we want to hold our standards. We want to hold our morals and values, and so we're just trying to, go through the journey.
Yeah, with you guys too.
Yeah,
so.
We want to know also, like she said, from your guys' side, why do you think, values and morals are lost? Why do you think that women think that they have to dress a certain way and attract wrong attention and everything? And maybe there are girls out there who dress immodest who aren't trying to attract the wrong attention. It's just, we're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out with you guys too. So we want to hear your guys' end so we can do some research and we can come back on here and give you guys good answers. Yeah, I mean, so tell us, comment below and let us know why things are the way they are.
Yeah, but on that note, we are going to end our podcast.
Episode 2?
Yes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. What'd you do?
I was like, cut. Episode 2.
We're not cutting it.
Cut.
Hopefully,
I know, it was a joke.
Oh.
Goodness. Okay.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this podcast. Bear with us. We are just trying to understand what's going on.
Trying to understand this world as much as you guys are trying to understand
and
it.
Still walk out with dignity.
And respect.
And morals.
No shame.
Okay, follow us along. We will be posting every Thursday if she hadn't already said that. We don't have a time yet. Probably, I don't know. We don't have a time.
We don't know. I'm not going off time.
It won't be in the morning.
But I'll tell you that much. But it will be posted on Thursday. So Stay tuned, guys, and keep finding those lemons so you can watch
Lemon Drops.
Yes.
That was so cheesy. That was so lemony.
I know. It was good.
Yeah.
I said good. Okay, we're done.
Okay.
Yay.
Bye. Testing. Mine's not lit up green. Are you going to start?
I'm nervous.
Oh, really?
I don't know why I'm more nervous this time than I was last time. Lemon up.
The lemon drops.
Oh,
okay.
I see. Okay.
I thought we were going to do it together.
I didn't know how you were going to do it. So keep getting those lemons so you can keep watching our lemon drop. You sound so dumb.
Values. And I'll just keep going.
Moral values are...
We kind of screwed the entire thing up. Moral values. Yeah.
Okay,
just skip this part. Okay.
Skipping it. Kindness. It's like, why don't you lock yourself?
Lock yourself up. Why don't you lock yourself up?
No. Got that in my head. I just remembered, guys.
She had to jump up to remember.
I feel like I know. So I was blinking out. Access. Let me get my thoughts together. We suck at this. What's gonna give you attention and that was better.
I think that was really bad.
The way they're talking.
Okay, let's try this again.
Thank goodness we don't go live.
I know. Yeah, nobody would listen to us.